Hi. This world is a giant mirror. It's a giant feedback loop. I have known this, have taught this, and have had the privilege of speaking about it again today. And I wanted to kind of chat with this on here about it and share more about it. Um, Mirrors, I like to take things at face value for what they actually just are, like just basic definitions of things. And a mirror has one very simple job to reflect back what is going on. And on a vibrational level, that's also happening always around us all the time, especially with meaningful relationships. They are mirrors for what's going on in the depths of our own physical body and being. We know this because in quantum mechanics and quantum physics, it explains that the sum of the frequencies inside of you will reach out, connect, and then bring around exactly what it is that you need. What I love specializing in clarifying for people is their triggers, right? What we are triggered by, what our pain is the key to our next level of function. And it is a mirror point for us. Okay. So mirrors reflect back what's going on. Quantum level, there is a giant feedback loop and a reflection of what's happening. Now, with a basic mirror in front of you, like a regular bathroom mirror, okay? When you see what's there, and if you don't like what you see, don't try to change it because you can't. You can get mad at it. You can be pissed about it. You can wish and you can wonder. But the only way to actually change it is to go inward, to change what's in the mirror. So, try this out, utilize the mirror as the tool by which you can change it. But I want you to think about the mirror differently. I don't want you to stop nitpicking. I don't want you to try affirmations and think you're the best and the most wonderful and try to convince yourself of shit that you're not actually communicating and wanting to be with. I want you to allow yourself to be nitpicky and not nice, which is usually the case with a lot of people when they look in the mirror. And then, but this time that you do it, okay, I want you to look in the mirror. And once you're done with all the nitpicking and you've got it all, when you start to realize that you're repeating the process and you're back in like, okay, I've already nitpicked about that. Okay, I can't find anything else to nitpick about. I want you to include your body in that. I want you to include your physical experience and not just the story you're telling yourself. I hope that makes sense. I want you to notice how you physically feel as you are nitpicking, as you are judging, as you are communicating that. And I want you to understand that that is the frequency you're picking up on that's coming out of you. Does that make sense? I hope so. Because as that frequency comes out of you, right? Normally you never pay attention to the frequency. You get so wrapped up in the story that you get overwhelmed and then you just have to skip the mirror and not look at it anymore. So, let's try something different. Okay? Let's notice that there is a frequency radiating and let's become aware of our own body. Awareness is 90% of the battle. The other 10% is merely choosing what you want to do about it, which is 100% of the time change it. I would love to change that shitty feeling. I would love that. I don't want to sit here and think I'm dumb and stupid and not good looking and not great and not the best person I've met, right? Which we do. We do that as humans. So, what I want you to do is notice how crappy it actually feels. And I want you to understand that you are utilizing your emotional mechanism to understand and get to know the frequency of your physical cells and that feels ugh in a certain part of your body that is not up here. And that's what happens when you're nitpicking. And when you can start to actually feel that, that's what your body's trying to get your attention on. It's trying to get you to pay attention to how you physically feel about yourself. Okay? And normally you skip over that and you don't give that feeling any time to register in the body, to integrate, to be felt, to be processed. And I promise you, if you allow yourself to feel how crappy that actually is and not run away from it, not get into fight or flight or survival mode, then you'll start to give your body an opportunity to thrive. It's very, very simple. And if you don't know what to do, like if you start freaking out when you start feeling that, there's not really any physical action to feeling. You don't have to do anything when it comes to feeling something, but you do have to feel it, and you've been skipping it over it probably your whole life. Probably. Just a guess, but definitely a long period of time. So give yourself 2 minutes. 1 minute at any time, 30 seconds. It's more than you've ever given it, probably. And allow your body to have a chance at learning what it feels like to feel whatever crappy emotion is correlated with that. Could be worth, could be doubt, could be sadness, could be anger, could be hurt, could be a lot of negatives, right? Ones that we normally skip over. Try to put a mask on, try to get beyond, try to stay 2 steps ahead on. And a key to processing is breathing, because if you're holding your breath, you're probably trying to survive, and just breathe with it. So if you have questions, let me know, because I love helping. If this is hard for you, also let me know. And let's talk about it more. That's the whole point, right? Let's create more conversation around emotion, people. Please. Every one of us can use it. Every one of us can use it. Even me. Okay? All of us. All right? So enjoy.